MKI. Taking off and turning left. The aircraft will now position for a loop tumble yaw, a maneuver that's extremely complex and seemingly impossible is a forte of this aircraft. And look on, ladies and gentlemen, as she pulls up into the skies. She keeps going up, and as she reaches her perch in the sky, she is inverted, entering the tumble, and the yaw. The runway and approach the dais from your right. She will execute a series of rolls in front of the dais. The maneuver, ladies and gentlemen, is proof of the agility of this mighty aircraft. Group Captain Antil will now position the aircraft onto your left for a low-speed run along the runway. This maneuver allows the mighty bird to slide a slowed adversary. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to your left, as she slides in. Aligned with the runway, abounding in grace and poise. Ladies and gentlemen, time stands still as she tiptoes past you at just about 200 kilometers per hour. Capability of this marvelous aircraft. Turning through 360 degrees with a radius of turn merely 450 meters, the Sukhoi 30 MKI is invincible in a dogfight. Gentlemen, just in case you were a little caught up, when the Sukhoi 30 executed the previous loop tumble yaw, we have for you once again the signature maneuver of this aircraft, and this time the pilot will position the aircraft head on to you. Look out as she approaches you from 12 o'clock. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, the mighty Sukhoi 30 MKI pulling up into the loop, inverted in the skies above you, moving into the tumble, and the yaw. gentlemen, next up is another signature maneuver of the Sukhoi 30 MKI. Keep your eyes on the aircraft as the next maneuver is the tail slide. The aircraft pulls up into the skies above you, and look on as she stands still, 25 tons of machinery and 2 human beings static in the skies. Group Captain Antil will now make the aircraft slide backwards, tail first, vertically down. That maneuver, ladies and gentlemen, was a display of the extraordinary performance of this aircraft and the stability of its engines in such adverse and harsh maneuvering. The aircraft will now position to your right, and another execution and display of grace execute a loop making the shape of the O in front of you. Group Captain Antil will now bring the mighty aircraft in for a high-speed run. Look on to your left as the aircraft turns to align with the runway. She will fly past you at a speed of about 900 kilometers per hour. And do not be deceived by the noiseless dash, because when the Sukhoi 30 is around, thunderous sounds are never far behind. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sukhoi 30 has its undercarriage lowered and will now be executing a short landing off the runway. Look on to your left and notice that the aircraft, the size of the Sukhoi 30 MKI, would normally require the full length of the runway to come to a halt. Well, not so necessary for the mighty Sukhoi 30 MKI. There she goes, ladies and gentlemen. Approaching the runway, all grace and poise, touching down. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the mighty Sukhoi 30 MKI, an aircraft that combines the ruggedness of Russian technology, Western avionics, but at heart is truly Indian. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being such a wonderful audience.
Sukhoi 30s, it's time now to witness something spectacular in takeoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, stand by for the Suryakiran Aerobatic team's takeoff. The first wing will be led by Suryakiran 1 Group Captain Anup Singh, Vayu Sena Medal. On his right will be Suryakiran 2 Wing Commander Udit Mehta, and on his left will be Suryakiran 3 Wing Commander Atul Yadav. Streaming right behind him will be Suryakiran 4, 5 and 6. That is Wing Commander Mayank Nautiyal, Squadron Leader T. Singh and Squadron Leader Manik Bhalla.
MKI up in the air. What noise it makes, thunderous noise. वैसे जैसे ही सुखाई यहाँ से गुजरती है ना, हमेशा मुझे वो बॉर्डर वाला सीन याद आ जाता है. अपने फौजी मतलब कितनी मेहनत लगाते हैं. And it is not an easy task. सुखाई जो एक माइटी आयरन मशीन है वो सीधे तो जाती भी है, ऐसे मुड़ती रहती है और साथ ही साथ